All right. Almost got everything hooked up here. Give me one more second. All right. And with that, we will officially get underway. Do want to welcome you all to our presentation tonight for Trevorium. My name is Todd. I'm broadcasting from Southern California. For my wife, Gina, and I, this has just been one of those unbelievable, breathtaking, got to pinch yourself kind of experiences. We got involved with the company, here at the very commencement just a few years ago. At that time, we only knew one person outside of the United States. And we told a few people who told a few people how they could travel for less, how they could travel for free, how they could get paid to travel. And next thing you know, our team began to grow like crazy. It's began to spread around the world. We're now in, 63 plus countries. And I say that not to impress you, but to impress upon you, it is the power of the concept. Because we have a team in Korea. And if you can't tell, I don't speak Korean. We got a booming team in Japan right now. I don't speak Japanese. We got a massive team in France. I don't speak French. We got a team in Latin America from Spain to Argentina, Colombia, Chile, Mexico, and yet I don't speak Spanish. So again, it wasn't us. It's the power of the concept of showing people how to travel for less, how to travel for free, how to get paid to travel. And of course, we just launched our brand new division, which is teaching people how to make money right off their mobile phone. And the single largest financial sector there is in the United States or in the world called foreign exchange. The single largest financial market in the world. And so that's our brand new concept. And we just rolled this out. And so all of you that are listening to my voice right now, you are here at the very genesis, the very commencement of what it is we're about to do as a company. And yet the company that's backing this up is not new. They are now in their 9th year in business. They have paid out millions of dollars in commissions all around the globe. And so, absolutely incredible. So what I want to do is walk you guys through a very quick presentation again, as to who we are, where we're going, why we're exploding, more importantly, why you might want to participate. Now, as we begin our presentation, I always like to go back to what I call the core question. And the core question is, if you had all the time and all the money in the world, what would you do? And if you went and ask most people that question, they'd say, man, I would travel the world. I would adventure the world. I would spend time with my loved ones. I would delve into my true passions and hobbies. I would live life on my terms. But the bottom line is that people dream of a different life. They dream of a better life. Well, a better life requires a better way. How do you get more time? How do you get more money? And if you were to ask the author of the best-selling financial book of our era, he would tell you that 95% of all people are on the wrong path. Only 5% of the population is figuring out how to make time and how to make their money work for them, or how to have a business work for them. So understand that you got 95% exchanging time for money, and only 5% have figured out how to make my money make me money. My business makes me money. So it's my business that works, so I don't have to. My money works, so I don't have to. And we want to show the other 95% of the world how to join the 5%, how to have your money work for you, how to have a business that works for you. And understand there's only 3 ways to get more money. You've either got to save money, make money, or learn how to grow your money. Now, when again, you go back to our company, well established, got started back in 2013, entering our 9th year in business, beautiful home office, customer service in 3 different languages. The company is debt free, paid out millions in commissions all around the globe. Our CEO and founder and his lovely wife are world-class entrepreneurs. In fact, Mr. Hart was a finalist for Entrepreneur of the Year by Inc. magazine, a major financial publication here in the United States. And we are in 3 of the single largest industries on the planet. Number 1, we built our company in the travel space. Now, this is our background. This is our roots. This is how we got to the 60 some odd countries. This is how we paid out the millions of commissions around the globe, was being in the travel space. That's not our new concept, but that's, the background of our company. And we, and again, travel, single largest industry in the world. I just got done having dinner with my in-laws. They actually got vaccinated for the COVID-19. The vaccines are getting distributed in a massive, massive way. My own daughter is getting vaccinated, I guess, next week or something like that. So, people are getting their vaccines. It's getting out there, and it's only January. I mean, give it February, March, April, May, June, and there's a travel boom that's going to happen here on the backside of COVID-19, which is about to come to an end. Now, at the same time, we're in the direct selling space. That's the home business industry. This is an industry that was a $1 trillion trend even before COVID-19. And so, even before a couple billion people started Googling, how do I make money from home? This was already an industry that was exploding with people wanting to, be digital nomads, wanting to, live life on their terms, wanting that 30-second commute where you, get up from the bedroom, you go to the kitchen, to the coffee pot, down the hallway to the office, and I've arrived. And so everyone's dreaming of that 30-second commute. And then finally, our new concept of going into the foreign exchange market, which again is the single largest financial market in the world. And a lot of people don't realize this is actually a travel-related industry. And when you travel to a new country, the first thing you have to do is exchange your money for the money of that particular country, again, known as foreign exchange. And they trade this stuff 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, just like they trade stocks on the stock market. You can make money whether the price goes up or the price goes down, as long as you have the right information, know what you're doing. And as I mentioned before, this industry is not only the largest financial industry in the world, it happens to be 20 times the size of the United States stock market. And so when you think about something being 20 times the size of Wall Street, you're like, man, how is this possible that this thing is so big, so lucrative, and I've heard so little about it? And that's because up until a handful of years ago, average people could not participate. You had to be an accredited investor, a millionaire. You had to be a bank, an institution, or you simply couldn't get involved. Today, if you got a $100 bill on a mobile phone, you can trade the foreign exchange market. Now, just to give you an example of what can happen, my own wife and I, we were on some of the live trading sessions, and we heard them talking about cryptocurrencies. And they were talking about Ethereum and how, it was dynamic and it could go up in price. And so, we bought a bunch of Ethereum at $562 a coin. Well, it is now currently like $1,341. We've made over $35,000 in the last 30 days because of the information that we got from the Forex experts. Another gentleman, Christoph, he's 22 years old, was on vacation in Florida, and he made over $2,000 simply taking the information that our pros put out, applying that information, and again, made himself a couple $1,000s. I got another buddy, Andre. He actually went into the hospital Christmas Eve with COVID-19, was having trouble breathing. He was in the hospital Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, got out like January the 10th. He's doing much better now, by the way. But while he was in the hospital, he was getting the signals that our company sends out every day, right on the phone. The pros are saying, hey, we think you ought to do this. And if you apply that information, even with the COVID and a hospital bed, he was able to make money. But how many billions of people on the planet do you think want to be in that exact same situation? I mean, you don't have to be in a hospital bed. You can be poolside. You can be at the beach and do the same thing. But I mean, even if you're in a hospital bed, knowing that you can make money right on your mobile phone, I mean, how cool is that? How many billions of people like, hey, whoa, hold on. Tell me about this again. I mean, hook a brother up. And so we got very, very blessed when we met the Forex partnership that we have. It's a company out of Canada. They trade money, by the way, for the wealthy. They trade money for big institutions. When you think about wealthy people or institutions with major money, I mean, these people have access to anyone in the world. They can hire the best law firms. They can hire the best financial brokerages. They can hire the best financial advisors. And yet many of them have hired the same people that you now have access to. Why? Because they win 70% of their trades, because they can go back 24 months without a single negative month, because they have earned some of the clients 12%, not in a year, which will make you a rock star on Wall Street, but how about in a month? And so again, they've got incredible, credentials here as far as what they've done. Now, again, past performance doesn't equal, future success. There's never any guarantees. I'm not a financial advisor, but the education they're providing, teaching people ABC 1, 2, 3. Now, what is Forex? I mean, taking you from the very beginning to helping you understand this marketplace, being able to get the signals or the trade ideas from their pros, where the pros say, hey, we're going to buy this at this price and sell this at this price. And you can emulate their moves, which is going to accelerate your learning curve. And even if you're on vacation, you can make a couple $1,000 just like Christoph did. And again, he's 22 years old. So again, it's unbelievably exciting to have them put together this entire program where you got all the recorded videos. Again, takes you from ABC 1, 2, 3, meaning, what is Forex? What is this? What is that? Can help you understand the marketplace, how to trade in this marketplace, how to take a trade signal and apply that, how to open up an account and put it in demo mode originally, and just let me kind of just simulate what might happen here where there's no real money on the line. You're just simulating it. They walk you through all of that in English, Spanish, and French. They do the daily market analysis. Again, it's been an unbelievable program that we've rolled out. Very, very excited about that. As I mentioned before, our roots is in travel. Here we can show you how to save big time in every aspect of travel. And it's the three things that we do that has really caused our company to explode. And that's that we show people how to save up to 70% on travel. We show people how they can travel for free. And we show people how they can get paid to travel. Those are the three things that we do. And I believe the documentation beats conversation. And so if you were to go out and compare us to Expedia, Priceline, Trivago, those kinds of companies, well, you're going to see right here on the screen that Expedia's price is $17.97. Our price is $11.48. And some people are like, well, hold on, Todd. Whoa. Expedia is a big company. I mean, how are you guys, who I've never even heard of, getting a better price than Expedia? We're not. Expedia has the exact same price, $11.48. That is the price. They chose to mark it up to $17.97 so they can pay for all those commercials. And so we don't have a better price. And then we have the same price. We just didn't mark it up. Same thing over here at Priceline, right? They got the Priceline negotiator, Captain Kirk, beam me up, Scotty. Certainly he wouldn't do me wrong. The real price is $665. They chose to mark it up $641 so they could pay Captain Kirk. And so again, we're bringing a different model to the travel space where we get rid of all that markup. We're not trying to go on television, run all the commercials. We're going to go person to person where you can come on board. You tell 3 other people your membership's free. They tell 3 other people their membership's free. Why would they tell 3 other people? Look how much money I'm saving on travel. This is unfreaking believable. And so it's just spread by word of mouth. And that's how we're growing the company. Now, part of your membership is the fact that we show people, anyone, and I mean anyone, anybody from anywhere, any budget, how to have not 1, but sometimes 2, 3, or even 4 amazing vacations per year. It's all based on which package you buy. But again, somewhere between 2 to 4 vacations per year. If you're a platinum member, you could be taking 4. And so, I mean, absolutely incredible. Now we have 2 different kinds of vacations. We got getaways, we have world tours. And to give you an example, let's say you want to go to Cabo San Lucas. It is gorgeous in Cabo, like 85 degrees. It's absolutely beautiful down there. If you wanted to go to Cabo, you cannot do any better than Pueblo Bonito Resort at Sunset Beach. And you can see a picture of it there. I mean, it's right on the ocean, 4.5-star resort. I encourage you to Google that place. Google Pueblo Bonito Resort at Sunset Beach. If you Google it, you're going to be like, oh my freaking gosh, when are we going there? I mean, it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And if you join our company today, 90 days from this moment, 90 days from today, you will have accumulated enough points to go down there for 7 nights, 8 days for cero dinero, nothing, nada, goose egg, zilch, free, translates in every language. And so again, every 90 days, you're earning a trip like that. And we happen to have 2,000 resorts all over the world. Maybe you want to go to Florida, experience the magic of Disney. We can get you a 1-bedroom with a full kitchen, living room, washer, dryer, pots, pans, toasters, balcony. I mean, amazing place for $1 per night. That's $7 for the entire week. If you take the studio, you can go there for free. And so, the 1-bedrooms are $1 per night. The 2-bedrooms start at $8 per night. The studio start at nothing, nada, goose egg, right? How about going to the Canary Islands? How about going to Punta Cana? How about going to Asia, going to Africa? How about going to South America or Canada? How about going to anywhere in the world you want to go? Again, 2,000 different resorts. Now, we also happen to have world tours. And this year, I mean, we're going everywhere from Bangkok in Thailand to Hawaii, to Dubai, to Paris. We're going to Montego Bay. We're going to Key West a couple of different times, Cabo, Cancun, we're San Diego. We're doing these world tours all over the world where all of us go to the same resort at the exact same time. Now, my wife and I went to a world tour not but a few months ago. It was in October, and we went to a place called the Wynn. You see it there on the screen. This is a 5-star, 5-diamond resort, one of the nicest places on the planet. And this place goes for as much as $600 per night. Well, when we were there, we were there for $66 per night. I mean, unbelievable. This is the kind of experience most people never get to have. I mean, most people are not going to go throw down $600 a night for a room. They're like, well, hey, look, we got other things we want to do too. Let's go grab the room for $100 a night or $200 a night, but not 600. But with us, when you can go for $66 per night, you're like, hell yeah, hook me up. I mean, that's unbelievable. In fact, when you get a room here at the Wynn and you get the panoramic room view like we had, it's above the 28th floor. So we had a room up on the 40th floor. And when you walk in the room, you got this magnificent entryway and you push one button. And not only do the lights come on, but the shears and the drapes rip open like it's opening night of some production. You have windows that go from the floor to the ceiling. Out those windows, you have the entire Las Vegas Strip right there beneath your feet. You can see the mountains that surround all of Las Vegas. I mean, again, that's why this room goes for, as much as $600 per night. And we're there for $66 per night. I mean, absolutely just breathtaking, incredible. So, these are the kind of things that we're doing all over the world. This is the reason our company's booming. And some people say, you know what, man, I want to do the travel. Don't care about that foreign exchange stuff, but travel, man, I'm all about it. Some people are like, yeah, I don't care about the travel, man. Hold on. How do you make money on your mobile phone again in the single largest financial market in the world? How did this guy make $2,000 while on vacation? Todd, how did you and your wife make $35,000 in the last 30 days again? I mean, tell me, how'd that work again? And so some people are like, man, tell me more about the Forex. Some people tell me more about the travel. And some people, you know what? I want to become a travel trader. I want to do both. I want to travel the world for free. I want to make money on my mobile phone while I'm doing it. I want to be a digital nomad, someone that can travel about and make money from my digital device as I go. That's our new concept we rolled out, and people absolutely freaking love it. Now, you can join the company for $49. That makes you a partner. You get a replicated website, back office, ID number, those kind of things. And then from there, just choose your membership. You can choose travel. You can go small, medium, or best. You can choose the Forex. By the way, our Forex at $99 per month. We have a demonstrably better product than anyone in the marketplace today for less money. There are companies out there right now in our space charging $280 per month for the Forex, right? And they are crushing it. There are companies out there charging $180 per month for this exact same information, and they are crushing it. There are companies out there charging $145 per month, and they are crushing it. We are at $99 with a demonstrably better product with a professional Forex team who does this stuff for the wealthy, does it for the big institutions, has a track record in English, Spanish, and French, live trading every day, and it's only $99. And if you tell 3 other people about it, at that moment, you're earning more than you're spending, and it's free. And the same is true with our travel. If you buy the Platinum membership, again, 90 days from now, you can be in Cabo San Lucas for 7 nights, 8 days. Tell 3 other people about our membership. At that moment, you are earning more than you're spending. Therefore, it is free. And if you do both, I bought the Platinum membership, I bought the Forex membership, I told 3 other people how to do the exact same thing, and I am now earning more than I'm spending, which means I'm earning free vacations, free financial education. I want to go out and make $35,000 next month like Todd and Gina, right? I mean, so I want to go out and make $2,000 while I'm on vacation like Christoph did. I want to make money even if I'm laying in a hospital bed like Andre. Hopefully you won't be in a hospital bed. But anyway, I mean, I want to make money sit next to the beach or whatever, and it's costing you what? Nothing, nada, because you told 3 other people. Now, as your 3 tell 3 and their 3 tell 3, you're going to start to earn money in our 10X competition program. Now, let's assume, to keep the math simple, you bring on 4, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, keep the legs balanced. And so you got 4 people you bring on board. Because we're a binary, you can only have 2 people on your front line because you only have 2 legs. That means the next 2 people have to go below one of those 2. And then the next people you bring on go below those people. And the next people you bring on go below those people. And what it means is it kind of creates a spillover effect where everyone's benefiting from all the people below them, but you didn't necessarily put them there. You kind of start having people above you, putting people below you, and then you're putting people below their people, and everyone in the binary pay program is benefiting in the exact same way. Now, let's assume you sponsor 4 people, and let's assume that they do our medium-sized travel package, and then they do our Forex product. So they become titanium travel traders. Well, you brought on 4, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. You help them get a couple people each. Well, that means you now have 5 on the left, 5 on the right. You are now making $400 to $700 per month in income. Now, if you can help those 5 get a couple people each, it means you now have 17 on the left, 17 on the right. You get one of these championship rings like you see on my finger right there. And you are now earning minimum $1,500 a month. You could be earning as much as $2,500 a month, but you're probably somewhere in that $2,000 a month range. Now, how'd you get here? You brought on 4, helped them get a few people each, 17 left, 17 right, got a championship ring, making a couple grand a month. Now, can you help 1 or 2 people in your left and right leg do what you just did and get a championship ring for themselves? And if you say yes, well, guess what? Now you're car eligible. Now you get yourself a brand new Mercedes, Range Rover, Tesla, Lexus, whatever that, dream car for you might be. You can go out there and get one of those. My wife went and got an unbelievable BMW. It's an i6 M package. It's the sports car, sports version of it. Let's see if I can pull it up here real quick. I mean, if you get to see the car, you can be like, oh, the company bought that for you. I mean, she absolutely loves the car. I make that comment all the time, or joke all the time, and I love the payment, right? I mean, it cost us, cost me nothing. The company pays for it. Hold on, see if we can do the uploads, albums. I thought I could find it here quickly. Too many pictures. All right. I'll try to have it more convenient next time. I saw the reason I'm doing this. Here it is. So there we go. So that is the car the company pays for my wife to drive. Again, she loves the car. I love the payment because it cost me $0.00, right? So anyway, so whatever that dream car for you is, how did she get that car? Well, let me review. We went out and got 4 people. We're now enjoying free financial education. We're now enjoying free vacations. Okay. We helped our 4 get a couple of people each. Now we're making $400 to $700 a month. Then we helped their people get a couple of people each. Now we're making a couple thousand a month wearing a championship ring. We went out and helped 1 or 2 people in our left and right leg get their championship ring. And then they gave us a brand new $100,000 BMW car. Okay. Now, if you can help 1 more person each leg do that, which you just did, get a championship ring, you are now making $50,000 to $60,000 per year, more than the average American worker, more than the average Caribbean worker, more than the average European worker, more than the average African continent worker, more than any average worker on the planet. And this is still a part-time gig. Okay. How did you get here? I went out, got 4, got free vacations, free financial education, helped them get a few people each, making a couple grand a month. I've now helped 2 to 3 people go out and get a championship ring and my left and right leg. And I'm now making $50,000 to $60,000 per year. Well, if you can go out and help 1 or 2 more people in each leg get their ring, you now become an ambassador. We had a lady yesterday, Angelique. I don't even think she's 30 years old. And she became an ambassador yesterday, which now means she's making $90,000 to $110,000 per year US. She's now able to do what she wants, when she wants, with whom she wants, because she wants. She now has residual income, money that comes in whether she's working or not. And that's not the end of the story. I mean, that's the beginning, because as her team grows, so can her income. Take her all the way to $3,200 a day, $96,000 per month, plus direct sales bonuses, plus leadership bonuses, plus car bonuses, vacation bonuses, ambassador pool bonuses, not to mention how much money are you making in the foreign exchange market, right? How much money are you making with all the Forex trading that you're doing? How much money are you making in the cryptocurrency markets that you're doing? And so it's money on top of money. And if you have any adult children or an adult partner, whether it be a spouse, a honey, a boo, whatever you call them, right? Your sweetie. If you have a significant other, you can each have your own position. So my wife, right? She has a position. I have a position. We are both ambassadors in the company. Only better than being an ambassador in the company is to have two people be ambassadors in the company. We're both crushing it in the company. I mean, we're double dipping this thing. And so you can do the exact same thing. Guess what? She's earning free vacations. So am I, right? So we don't just have, 3 to 4 vacations per year. We have, 6 to 8 vacations per year because we both have memberships. Daryl Roberts and Maria Roberts, their adult children have memberships. If I was talking to Lawrence today out of the United Kingdom, I mean, great guy, phenomenal individual, was talking to Lawrence, and I made the guy, you want me to get Daryl? Yeah, no. Daryl's in Hawaii. He's on holiday. I go, Lawrence, the guy lives on holiday. I mean, give me a break. He's always on holiday. I mean, it's hard to think of when he's not on holiday. And he starts chuckling. I told Daryl about it too. Daryl's laughing. He's like, Dad, dude, call me up. I'm just sitting here on the beach in Hawaii having dinner. I mean, this is what he does for a living. And you could do the same thing if you just mentally make the choice, mentally make the decision that, yes, I want to get involved with the company. Yes, I want to be a travel trader. Yes, I want to be a digital nomad, able to travel the world for free, make money on my mobile phone as I go. And it simply starts with just making a decision. You can start slow. You can start with the basic membership and work your way up. You can start with the Forex membership and add the travel later. All that matters is that you get started, okay? That you get started. There's a travel boom that is coming unequivocally, not if, not maybe. People have been locked down now for 12 months. Vaccines are being distributed. By the time everyone's vaccinated, it could be another 6 months down the road. But at that point, people have been locked down for 18 months. What do you think is going to happen at the end of 18 months when people say, you are now free to move about the country? You are now free to move about the world. I mean, people are going to be going here, there, everywhere. We are going to be the hottest thing since Texas air. Okay. Everyone's going to want to get involved with the travel thing. Not to mention that people are going to love the idea of being travel, digital nomads. I don't just want to travel. I want to stay here on the beach. I want to make money on my phone while I'm on the beach. How cool is that? And so again, that's what we have in place. Again, going into our 9th year in business, the paychecks go out every single Friday. Incredible things are happening for incredible people out there. And I know that we got some people on here tonight. In fact, I didn't line up any guests, but we'll just go grab a few people and just drag them over here. So I see you on here, Damon. I don't even know if you're in front of a camera. I don't know if you're paying attention. I just grabbed you real quick. I see you on here, Jonathan Neal. I'm going to grab you real quick. Promote the panelists. We're just grabbing people at random here, right? I see, okay, there's Kyle Thrower. Kyle's Vacations. Every time I turn around, that guy's on a trip. I see Miss Mahmouda from the United Kingdom, where it's like 2:30 a.m. her time, by the way. So just grab you real quick. Hold on. I'm going to go back over here and make you guys, Damon, I'm going to make you a co-host. All right. So Damon, you are now a co-host. Make Jonathan a co-host. So Jonathan, you are now a co-host. Now, you guys, you don't have to come on camera. Obviously, I didn't talk to you guys about this at all. So if you're not in a position or you're with your family having dinner and just listening in tonight, no big deal. But I did make you guys co-host. If you want to come on and share your story of what's happened with you and the company and vacations you've taken or trades you've done, things you've done, I mean, feel free to come on and share your story with the other people that are out there. So
you have something to drink over there, everybody?
There we go.
Hey,
what's up, Damon?
How's it going?
I'm incredible. Now, Mahmouda, you look like it is 2:30 your time, and you look like you're going to go out on the town.
I've decided I'm not going to get changed into PJs on a Tuesday night. I'm staying dressed because you always bring me on.
If you guys can't tell, I've done this to her before, right? I didn't talk to her about it tonight. It was, sometimes I get on here and I just start making people, and I've done this to her before. I just like promote her to a panelist, and she got on, and she's like in a bathrobe, right? She's like, didn't know I was coming on camera. Times. I'm in bed, everybody. Hi. Well, Mahmouda, since it's 2:30 your time, let's start with you. You didn't get involved with our company to make money. You got involved with our company just because you wanted to travel.
Yep, correct.
And
I have traveled quite extensively since my husband was killed 14 years ago, and it was mental health issues. It was to make my children happy, give them a good childhood so they had great memories. So it wasn't all about their dad having a car accident and all the tragedy that went with that. So for me, it was very important to give them memories to, make them happy. So when this came across, 2 years ago now by Paula Middleton. I saw her doing Facebook lives and stuff. I was like, where was this when I needed it all those years ago? This is exactly what I need. You can save money on your travels. You get to go on the very, very best of the holidays. It's not Motel 6 is what you lot say. It's not, cheap hotels. It's 4-star, 5-star, top resorts. And I only do top resorts. I'm sorry, I don't do camping. I don't do even glamping. I only do spa hotels. So for me, this was amazing. I've been on a couple of dreamcations, getaways, and one was in Spain. And I even got discounts on my spas because I was a member of the club. And I took my friend Shell with me. She didn't know anything about it. I just said, we're going on holiday. But she knew I'd only spent £80. You'd have to work that out in dollars. And she was a bit worried that actually where we would ended up was going to be some rinky-dink place. It wasn't going to be nice. And then when we got there, she was like, we can't be in the right place. You only spent £80. So she had me a bit nervous. I got to reception. It was brilliant. They were like, oh, hello, Mrs. Hill, welcome. And she's standing behind me and I'm like, it's okay, we're fine, we're in the right place. So we had a great time. She joined as soon as we came home. So she was like, why haven't you told me about this before? I'm like, because you're my friend. I didn't want to talk business with you. But I found myself telling everybody, it's like, you've got to do this. There is nothing that is stopping you. There is no reason not to do this. Even if you don't want to do the business, you're saving money. You're saving money on your holidays. You're saving money on your groceries. You're saving money on buying a PC. There's so many ways to just save money. So if you're saving money, that's making money in your pocket, isn't it? So I think it's the best thing I've done. And I'm a lot happier as well. Since my husband died, I used to spend October to April crying non-stop, be an absolute wreck. Look at me now. So it's the best thing. I love you guys, and we're a family. Yes, I haven't met anybody except Todd, but we all say hello to each other. It's great. So absolutely join today. Don't wait. Just get on with it.
Oh, by the way, we love you, Mahmoud, and I love your story. Obviously, it's emotional. Your story, the reason you want to travel. By the way, for those of you out there, if you get 3, your membership is free. And so, Mahmouda did that, but and think about how she did it. She took somebody with her on the vacation, right? Just say, hey, come with me. I got a 2-bedroom, and okay, I'll go on vacation with you. Why not, right? And then oh my gosh, this is incredible. And they bought a membership. I mean, how hard could that be? Just take a few people with you on vacation. Now you got your 3. Now you're earning free vacations. And of course, Mahmoud, I love the way you say it, because you don't camp, you don't glamp. No. You don't even just do resorts. It's actually got to be a spa resort, or you don't go. And exactly. So, I mean, you have very high taste, nothing wrong with that, especially, but you're going for nothing because of the membership. And that's just such a powerful, powerful story. And I know that we've had you on here before, but it's just, for people out there that might be looking at this for the first time and saying, hey, is this real? I mean, is this true? I mean, you're obviously a living testimony.
Yeah, 100% true. There's nothing better in this world at the moment. This is the best thing since sliced bread. Love it.
Now, speaking of another guy who likes to travel, I see we got my buddy Kyle on here. And Kyle, I've been sharing your videos because you don't just go on these trips. I mean, you come back with these videos that are like, it's almost better watching your video than going on the trip. I mean, your videos are amazing. And so I appreciate you so much for putting those videos together. You got really good at it, by the way. But I mean, you've been on obviously quite a few trips. You work in Las Vegas, Nevada. You work at the resorts. And so, I mean, you work at a very high class resort, by the way, the Mandalay Bay. And so, I mean, obviously you work at one of the nicest resorts on the planet. And so you have a pretty good idea of what's a good resort, what's a bad resort. And yeah, you've been traveling with us. So if you don't mind kind of sharing some of your experiences.
Oh, yeah. I really joined Trivorium to travel, and in the back of my mind, I wanted.
Yeah, your audio is kind of funky on us right now. I'm not sure why.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Is it better?
Yeah, that's work. Whatever you're doing right now is working.
Is it better now?
Yeah, you sound great now.
Oh, well, I'll get closer. Um, yeah, well, yeah, been with the company since, since it kind of started.
Mhm.
And as I said, I just wanted to travel a lot, and working in Las Vegas, I didn't get a chance to because I was always working or working one or two jobs or going to school or something. And the friends that I picked and the family that picked me uh, didn't really travel that much with me. They would travel, by themselves or do different things. So I ended up traveling because of things that I was in, as opposed to going someplace because I wanted to. So I kept on putting it off and putting it off. And now I'm 55 years old. And I'm like, oh, it's time to do some traveling. I don't care about anybody else. If they don't want to go, that's their problem. So that's why I joined the company. And I think I've done about 14, 15 trips since I started. Uh, Last December, I went to Cancun, the best trip that I've ever had. And to me, tell you the truth, that property I went to, Vedanta Properties, that Danny Segwinal is at now, and I'm don't want to say jealous. I'm happy for him. I've been to the same exact areas that I see him in the pictures. So it's like, God, I was there for a week. And mind you, it's an incentive trip. So it could be a free trip for whoever's listening to this broadcast. Yeah, I did Cancun, Riviera Maya, and I took a staycation 2 weeks ago now in Las Vegas. So I've done 5 staycations in Las Vegas, and going back to Cancun because it was my favorite trip. I stayed. I only paid the resort fees and taxes, which was only $98. It was a 6-day stay. The room suite that they gave me was a $500 a night value, and I got it for free. So it was just the taxes and the resort fees, and it was like just being in heaven. The pool had the main pool that I stayed at was five pools. 15 pools connected with bars in the pools, and it was like 10 feet away from the beach that led to the Caribbean Sea. So I enjoyed it immensely, and I'm going back to that same property. I know there's other properties, but I just fell in love with the company more because of that trip. There's nothing you can say bad about a company that you double your money just for going and using the product and having the membership. Yeah, it's just a blessing to be with the company, meeting wonderful people like Mamuda. We've been talking forever, but we haven't met yet. She was going to go to a property that was one of my staycations, which was Tahiti Village. And I love that property in Las Vegas, but Cancun blew it away.
It's funny you talk about Cancun because before we ever had the Dreamcation portal, before we ever had the world tours, the getaways, the free trip incentives, when we were still debating the whole thing, man, what if we could roll this out? We took a free trip down to Puerto Vallarta, and we stayed at the Grand Lux. So it's the same, it's a Vedante property. So you were in Cancun, we were in Puerto Vallarta, and it had 20 different restaurants there, 15 different swimming pools. It was right on the ocean. I mean, the place was just, the landscaping alone, when you see all these trails and bridges and street like signs, you're like, this is this way and that's that way. And it's like, you're just like in awe of the landscape. Like, who put all this together? I mean, the landscaping alone is just like, you're like, huh? It looks like a Disney production. And
Yes.
these people are like world famous for their resorts. And so you hear about Kyle being down there 6 nights, 7 days. He was Cancun, I was Puerto Vallarta. We had, by the way, a balcony that overlooked the ocean, and we could see downtown Puerto Vallarta surrounded by the mountains. We had a little swimming pool on our balcony. It's like a splash pool, and it lit up at night. It was just so cool, just so cool. And we're down there for like nothing. And that was the origins of the entire program that we talk about today. And so we were at that same Vidante property that you were at. Of course, we were in Puerto Vallarta, you were in Cancun, but it was that same unbelievable experience that we personally had. along with David Hart and Miss Adela Hart, and said, wow, imagine we could go back and show other people how to do exactly what we just did.
Yeah, I was debating on going to that property you're talking about. I have a friend that's going, and he's a DJ, and he's performing on the beach right over there, and that's like the 30th, but it's going to be a little conflict, so I'm not going to go now. But yeah, I saw pictures of that and saw on the website, which is our portal, of the property, and I'm like, one of these days I'm going to go there still.
Yeah, that's so great. Hey, Kyle, thank you for coming on and sharing. I saw that we had Jonathan Neal on here. Are you with us, Jonathan? I know you were on here a moment ago. I don't know if you get your camera off.
Hey, I had to mute my phone. How
Yeah,
you
there
doing?
go.
How's it going?
I'm incredible, Jonathan. How are you, my friend?
I am wonderful. I am thankful. I am grateful. All the above, bud.
Well, if you don't mind, if you can turn your camera on and come on and tell everyone a little bit about the program.
Sure. There I go. Starting. There I go. Right there. Can you
There
see
you are.
me?
Yep,
See
yep.
me
I can see you,
well?
buddy. Look like you're in the easy
All
chair.
right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, we had this opportunity, and I work from home when the comforts of my house.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was doing most of my calls today over by the spa. So, I mean, I get it.
I know, right? I'm gonna be like Danny Signal by the poolside soon, very soon.
Absolutely. He's been in Mexico, what, 33 days now.
Right. Over a month. Unbelievable.
Mexico.
Unbelievable. I am so thankful for the opportunity to share with you all and the guests that's on the line. What y'all have seen is something truly incredible, but credible. Like I said, the company, the travel part, has been around, for over 8 years, but the Forest program is, just started like a couple months ago, and we are flat out getting it. We're excited. People are looking. People are, like I said, they're Googling every day what can they do from home, because the pandemic has caused people to seek a plan B, if you will. I say a plan B through Z, but with our opportunity, it's not it's pandemic free, if you will, because you can do this from home, and we are in now over 60 plus countries, so it's not just the United States only. But I am flat excited. I work my business every day, and people are looking, and they're out there, and our job just to share, and we have the company, we have the support. I will say this right here, and I always say this: if you're looking for a home, if you're looking for support, maybe you've been in other businesses before and you just a number of people, but here with our company, Trevorium, if you want to win, you can win. You get all the help you want. I can attest to that. So once again, to our guests, first-time lookers, welcome. Sign up now. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Get in position, and I guarantee you, 2021 will be something entirely different than you had before. So, Mr. Todd, thank you for having me on the call. I'm super excited. You can tell in my voice. No sleep. Keep moving. It's charged. It's go time.
It's go time. It's go time. Hey, Jonathan, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story, your words of encouragement. And I see we got my man, Damon, always sporting the hat over there, right? Damon, if I could ever look even half as good as you look in that hat, I'd be wearing one of those all the time.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And just giving it back to you, the awesome leadership of you and your wife and David and Adela Hart, and just all of the team members that we are able to travel with. It's like everybody is an awesome leader, from Jamal and Jonathan and Kayla Young and Mahmuda. And we're just able to meet all of these amazing people. And what's so amazing about it is that we just love to travel, and that's turning into an income that is taking care of our families. So I had a chance to take a couple of amazing trips also. And it was during the pandemic. Was going through some health challenges my own self. I wasn't even able to walk, and so I wasn't able to feel my hands or legs. So I was really going through a serious health challenge, and it just happened to be right when, my business started really picking up some steam. But I didn't give up. I was calling my leader, Todd Strand. I was calling him from the hospital, just letting him know that I'm going through this, but I'm not giving up, and he was there to encourage me. And then I came back from that, and I took my first trip of the year. Me and my lady went to the getaway with the company, and it was at the Florida Keys resort. It was really, really an amazing experience because I was still a bit handicapped, and I had to even take my walker. The good thing is if you got a walker, you can get through the airport a little bit faster. So that was a bit.
That's a pro tip for everybody out there. That's a pro tip. Whether you need a walker or not, bring a walker with you.
Yeah, they don't check your credentials, but no, it's not. It wasn't something I didn't want to have to take it but I really did need it. But it was a great experience. The Florida Keys was amazing. The resort was like a 4 or 5 star resort. Everybody was practicing safety guidelines were just immaculate. And the resort was almost like the Bahamas. It was like really it was like connected to the ocean, and also the pools, and it was just a tremendously amazing experience. Yeah, the room was fantastic. And then also 2 weeks later after that, we got to go to the Wynn with the team on that trip as well. So it was really good to bounce back from that experience. And it wasn't a pandemic experience, but this whole experience has led to some explosive growth for my team, for my family, and I look forward to all of the trips that we can take this year as well. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, pretty incredible too. I love what you said out of the gate, Devon, that we just wanted to travel and have fun, and that's turned into a business that's now feeding my family. I mean, imagine turning your passion into profit. Turning something that everyone dreams of doing into a career. And I know that we've got obviously a ton of our stories tonight focused on travel, but now we've added the Forex, and we're beginning to add stories in that arena too, where people are starting to have those stories of, my gosh, I made a couple $1,000s while on vacation. I made money from the hospital bed. My wife and I made money with Ethereum and the cryptocurrency market. And so, I mean, you're going to start hearing the accumulation of those stories as well, where you're going to hear about people not only while they're on vacation, you having this amazing experience, but then from their digital device, making money in the foreign exchange market as well. So, hey guys, thank you so much. Obviously I didn't pre-plan tonight. None of these people knew they were coming on. They were on here, and I got done with the presentation, just grabbed them. Some of them are used to it. Thank you, Mahmuda. I've done it before. So I appreciate you guys coming on and sharing your story. And, for everyone that's out there, I mean, you might be watching this live. You might be watching this via the Facebook. Most of you will watch this on the replay. I know a lot of people start sharing the video and that type of a thing. Get back with whoever invited you to take a look at our company. Again, we are growing like crazy. I can tell you that, we've had so many people have their lives transformed by this. I mean, who do you know that wants to travel for less? Who do you know that wants to travel for free? Who do you know that wants to earn money while sitting on the beach right from their mobile phone? And who do you know that, also would want to do what you're doing, right? And it just starts to spread from there. So, hey, with that, thank you so much for being here tonight. Tomorrow night, we have a special presentation with our Forex team. That is going to be at 6 o'clock California time, 9 o'clock East Coast time, 2 a.m. if you're in the UK, 3 a.m. if you're in France. And so that's tomorrow night. Then Thursday night, we have Daryl Maria Roberts, a true power couple in our space. They've been in Hawaii for 2 weeks or whatever it is. they're on the holiday, right? I made the joke about them earlier. They live on holiday, but they're in Hawaii. I'm sure they're going to have an incredible presentation. I mean, all they got to do is turn on their camera and, hey, here's where we're sitting. Who wants to come join us? You're like, me. And so anyway, Thursday night, they'll be here. On Saturday, Daryl and Maria are going to be doing the training. It'll be a phenomenal training this coming Saturday. And then on Sunday night, we've got Pastor and Guy Taylor, who do just such a fantastic job. So again, multiple presentations for you guys to tap into live throughout the week, or catch their replays, catch their Facebook postings, where you can obviously share that with people. Incredible stories of people having their lives transformed. So with that, have a great evening, everyone, and God bless. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Have a good night.